In the earlier days, we did all of this stuff. The first house that we did, we had to furnish it in 3 days. It was a 3,000 square foot home. 2 weeks after my wife had a baby, we were out there trying to furnish a 3,000 square foot house. I'd never furnished a home before. We had to do all of this stuff. We were out until 2, 3 o'clock in the morning as a family making beds, getting a house ready for a family to move in the next day. We just arrived here at this property. We are actually moving, as you can see, moving everything out of here. This is a property we signed a 12-month lease on. It didn't work out, you know, we did fill the property, but it's just not in the ideal location. And this is a chance that you take and a risk that you take with signing a 12-month lease. So let's go take a look around. As we're moving stuff out, you'll get to see some of the action that is currently happening. We have some of our team members here. They're moving everything out and we're moving it to another house that we just bought. So it's gonna be really exciting. We were able to get out of this lease because we found the property owner another tenant that would sign a long-term lease for the same price that we was paying. So we already have a lot of this moved out already. You know, a lot of this is packed up, kitchen's packed up. As you can see, there's a lot of the stuff's in the garage, but there's some stuff kind of scattered out through here, last bit of stuff to get out and get loaded up. This house here is a 7-bedroom house. So very large home, works very well for, you know, big families, big construction crews, but just not the ideal location at all. It's awesome building those relationships with property owners and landlords and management companies, because when something doesn't go correct, you can always have those conversations. Are you guys doing mattresses like right now?
Yeah, about to.
Okay, because I can help out for a bit here while I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I might as well.
If you want to just take the mattresses down there, we could.
Okay.
That'd be great. They're pretty light. They're kind of.
Yeah,
Or if you want to help with this.
Yeah, I'll help with this.
Okay. All right, watch out.
Are you
I'll go
good there?
One step at a time. Yeah.
Okay.
You just let me know. And I'll come down one at a time.
3, 2, 1 system.
All right.
All right, ready? Yep. 3, 2, 1.
The wall. Got it.
Yep. 2 more. 1 more. Okay, 1 more and then you're on the landing. Okay. Perfect.
All right, I'll grab some mattresses. Just gonna set here. I don't do much of the helping out on this part usually. Usually I'm busy with other things, but I do enjoy doing this stuff as well. So if I'm in the area and I can swing by and help them out a bit, usually I'll be there to help them out. In the earlier days, we did all of this stuff. The first house that we did, we had to furnish it in 3 days. It was a 3,000 square foot home. 2 weeks after my wife had a baby, we were out there trying to furnish a 3,000 square foot house. I'd never furnished a home before. But at first, we had to do all of this stuff. We were out until 2, 3 o'clock in the morning as a family making beds, getting a house ready for a family to move in the next day. And our kids are sleeping on the floor, or they're upset because they're crazy tired. They want to go home and go to bed. And so that's things we had to do as especially newer into it. We don't have to do as much of that now, but we still do some of that. Why? Because we're driving this business forward. And if a team member can't step in at the time, we're there. That's a lighter one for you guys. This is a heavy mattress. Goodness. know if I can get this one by myself. Perfect. Yeah. Sounds good?
Alrighty.
Appreciate it. I'll lock stuff up here. Do you have a garage code and everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
My drill and stuff just in case.
There were some pliers up on
Okay, yeah, I'll grab
in the bedroom as well.
So are the water lines ours or?
It is so important to follow up on stuff, even like as soon as it comes in, follow up on it. Last night I lost out on a deal. And what I mean by lost out on a deal is they're going to end up, the family's going to end up suffering because my lack of follow up. And ultimately, yes, we lose a deal, but the bigger part, they are now stuck in a hotel because I didn't check in quick enough. I didn't follow up quick enough. I didn't explain our process good enough, soon enough to them, and now they're having to suffer and be stuck in a hotel. If you're just doing it for the money, you're going to stop. You can't keep doing it if it's just for the money. But I feel that weight. They are suffering today and tomorrow and probably the next day and for who knows how long because I didn't call them quick enough. I didn't follow up with them quick enough. And so if you're a business owner, you need to make sure you follow up with people. Do it for the good of the client, not just for the good of yourself. Some keys that the person we bought the home from dropped off. Let's see what they are. When you have a relationship with when you can build trust and build that relationship with the person you buy the house from, it just makes life so much easier. So like, for example, I sent her a text yesterday and said, hey, there's a bunch of mail in the mailbox for you guys. There's a lot of mail. She's like, oh, perfect, I'll swing by and grab it. She's like, hey, I got a bunch of keys, garage door opener, a fan remote for you guys that I will drop off in the mailbox. So look at all these keys here. All these keys are for the house, a fan, garage door opener, and as I'm buying homes, especially if I'm buying them creatively like I bought this house, that's a requirement of mine is to be able to have a sit-down conversation with the person that is still on the mortgage. I want them to know who I am. I want to know who they are. In case any complications come up in the future, I can call them, they can call me, we can sit down, have a conversation about it, and figure things out because things do happen.
Set this in the garage too. Yeah, she told me to take pictures of any damage or anything.
Perfect.
So.
Okay. No point putting it in correctly if you got to move it anyhow. We got some of the stuff moved in here. The rest of today will be on furnishings. We'll have to wait to furnish a few of the rooms because we don't have carpet in them yet. But this is going phenomenally well. We have an amazing team, as you can see, that's quick, that works fast, that works hard, and they're dedicated to what they're doing. So it's such a blessing to have that. I guess we're gonna go show some properties and do some other stuff, but I appreciate it. Appreciate what you guys are doing.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All
Appreciate it.
All right.
And we'll see you around.
Yeah.
Thank you for the help. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Hopefully he's treating you good.
Yeah, as good as I can.
So the house on Sweetwater is available, correct? That doesn't work for the deadbolt. Interesting.
For me to go over to that property or not.
Yeah, it's not working. I'm like making sure I'm in the right property. Let me see the back door. Looks like the lock's been changed out on the back door here, so. Let's see if the deadbolt works for the, oh, I got in the back door. The deadbolt wasn't locked. The reason I'm knocking is just to make sure that someone's not in here. If there is, let them know that I'm coming in. Wow, this is incredibly dark. We've had some weird situations in the past and instances, so just trying to be proactive and just in case there's someone in there. Because as you could see, a laptop on the table. There was people here this morning, so just making sure that if there is, they know I'm coming in. We'll lock up and take off from here. I think I've seen what I need to see. If I had walked in with a client of ours and I see the master closet has stuff in it or there's a laptop on the table, I'd be like, wait a second. Someone's still living here, it looks like, or someone's at least living here part of the time. I don't want those surprises, and I don't want to portray this house to my client and say, hey, this is a nice house, this is a house you should go with, and then I show up and it's not even the house I thought it was. Then it makes me look very unprofessional to my clients, and I don't want to say, hey, this is a house you should be at, this is a house that would work perfect for you, and then we show up and I'm like, yeah, never mind, I guess I don't even know what this house is. So that's why it doesn't take much more time, but for me just to drop by, take a look at it. I may tell them to come look at this house, and I may say, yeah, that's not a house that you guys want to look at. And so that way I can provide a better service to my clients. All right, we'll just go out the front door here and I can lock it up.
Hey there.
Hey, can you find out if they're moved out or they're just hanging out here for a little bit or what's going on? That way I know. I sent you some pictures. Did you get them?
The other house doesn't have a garage?
I don't know. It may not have a garage. Ooh, nice. Okay, full bedroom here. Full bathroom. Closet. This house just shows so much better than the house we were just at. The reason is, the house we were at, everything was just more dingy, more dull, you know, even though they're both older homes, this one's actually older than that one, but it just shows better. This is just pops, you know, the furniture's newer, nicer, there's less stuff scattered everywhere. So my guess is they're going to want this one, even though it's a smaller home. We'll see. We'll talk to them and see what they say, see what they think, and we'll go from there. Another bedroom and another bedroom. Perfect.
15 minutes later.
We just showed the house. They looked at the house. They thought it would work for them. They're gonna talk about it, let us know. They didn't have time to go look at the other house that we had went and walked through a bit ago. For them, they are stuck in a hotel room. They've been in a hotel for a month now with a 2-year-old and 2 dogs, a German Shepherd and a Lab, and he also works from home. So it's like totally like way overwhelming to them to be stuck in a hotel. I told them they could move into this house today if they want to, and that was a huge relief to them. So they will be talking it over to see if this house will work for them, and then they'll be letting us know as soon as possible. So now we're gonna leave from here. We're gonna go and look at an event center that we are hosting a large event in February, on February 20th. So if you're a real estate investor or entrepreneur or business owner, whatever, put this on your calendar. February 20th at 5 p.m. is when it starts. It'll be from about 5 to 9 p.m. So you should be there if you're anywhere around Boise. Come to this event. It is free to attend. It will be a phenomenal event. Here we are at S2 Pickleball. This is in Boise, Idaho. This is where we're going to be hosting an event in February. So amazing place, huge, lot of pickleball courts. This place is like amazing, pickleballer's dream. We're trying to figure out here as well how to set up for this event and how to prepare for this event. We're going to be having 200 to 300 people here. We expect to show up. So with a stage, with chairs, but then also to make it so that people can network and people can have fun, play pickleball. There's a golf simulator in the back, and we have a golf simulator. Isn't this cool? So trying to plan for that, because we have food as well. So with food and chairs and to accommodate all those people to really make this event a success. So go to creativenationtour.com, and that is where you'll find the meetup, and you can RSVP for the meetup. If we had a higher stage, we could combine 2 of the courts and put chairs and tables in both courts, and then that would still leave plenty of courts open to play pickleball. We also have the golf simulator, but then also area for like kids to play as well. I'm trying to accommodate that if possible. So trying to figure out the layout of this and how to set it up for the event. Possibly kids along this wall and stage and chairs on that wall over there is what I'm thinking. And then tables and food we can have out in these open areas here. So I think that should work. I think that'll be perfect. I want to give a huge shout out to S2 Pickleball, Zach, the owner of S2 Pickleball, for offering this facility to us. It's an awesome facility. It's going to work amazing for our event. So if you're in Boise and you like pickleball, well, it's cold outside right now. Hit up S2 Pickleball. It's awesome in there. They have a lot of courts, a lot of room, and it's warm. You don't have to play in the cold. So thank you, Zach, for that, for offering that to us. Super much appreciated. And also thank you for Frankie Garcia for making that introduction. Really appreciate you guys.